So I've got some really good news. The Roxxon Flex is launching. Yes, that means you can go to the Roxxon website and hopefully you can go ahead and pre-order one of these. Now, when I'm releasing this video on Tuesday night, the website is not up and running yet, but I contacted Roxxon and they believe that by today, when you're seeing this, Wednesday, that you will be able to pre-order one of these fantastic multi-tools. Now, Roxxon has told me that they will be delivered in June. They will be produced in June, hopefully shipped to your house by June. And so that's when you can expect to have these delivered. So go ahead and I would jump on the website as soon as possible, because the longer you wait, probably the longer you'll have to wait to get one of these after they're made. All right, so let's go ahead and look this pre-production model that Roxxon sent to me. Again, the Roxxon Flex. I'm not going to jump over every single one of its features because we've already done this several times, but we've got replaceable wire cutters, a great set of pliers. I really like this pocket clip. Really comfortable set of handles as well. Very easy to deploy tools right here. Very sharp set of scissors. Keep cutting myself with them. Phillips screwdriver that does accept with the adapter 4mm bit kit. You do get this can opener. You get this bottle cap lifter screwdriver. Again, these great set of scissors. There we go. That's the way you do it. And let's go ahead and lock these back in place. Fantastic right there. And then on this side, what we have, this is what I've put in here. We've got the serrated blade, you've got the cutting hook, you've got the chisel, this file, screwdriver, and the awl. Now, obviously, you can put a whole bunch more tools in. There will be tons of options. We've got a serrated blade, we've got a scalpel, we've got a main blade, we've got a saw, we've got a file, we've got a diamond file, we have got a wire gauge, we've got a fishing tool as well. So there will be tons of options. There are replaceable wire cutters for your pliers as well. So all kinds of options for the Roxxon Flex. Pretty exciting. And I've got a little bit more info coming in a couple minutes, but I wanted to tell you guys all that. Again, pretty easy to replace these tools. So you could go ahead and bring a tool out like so. Go ahead, you just put this in this position like so, take it out. You've got to put it in like so, and then there you go. You snap it in and you're done. So pretty painless operation right there. Really, really like this tool. You can lock the tools in place so they don't shake out of the handle. Fantastic. I have really enjoyed carrying this. Feels like a premium tool. It really does. All right. Now, with all that, I wanted to share some of the info that I have learned about Roxxon. So one of you or several of you asked, who is Roxxon? Give us the story behind Roxxon. So here's the story. So when we see the Flex, this is more than just a multi-tool. This is the, I guess you could say this is the end result as of right now, the latest result of one man's dream. That man is Robin Sun. He's the owner and founder of Roxxon. So he enters the multi-tool industry on the production side in China. In 2004, in the next 20 years, he's making multi-tools. He's involved with making them for the OEM industry. And eventually in 2016, he has his designers try to make some new things. He feels like there's a big gap in the multi-tool market. People are just making the same things over and over again, and he wants to change that up. So what he does is he does things like this. He wants huge scissors added to multi-tools. He feels like that's a good option, something that wasn't available a couple years ago. So he does that. And then he adds a lot of things like nail clippers. And we have that on the M1 and some other ones as well. Nail clippers and whistles and fire starters and tweezers and bit sets and toothpicks and all these kinds of things. He's trying to pack features into tools that he feels like are not there from other companies. And then he feels like there's a gap also in the outdoor multi-tool industry. So he feels like a lot of multi-tools, I suppose, are just more general purpose. And so he starts having, again, his designers produce things like these right here. These were kindly sent to me from Roxxon. We will be reviewing them in the weeks, days ahead, but I haven't got around to it yet. There's a lot happening in the multi-tool world, but there are all kinds of really cool options right here, again, that we will be looking at. Barbecue multi-tools and all kinds of things. And so again, Robinson sees there's a big gap in the industry. And so he's trying to do new things, not just repeat the same things over and over again. So he's also trying to innovate in the materials industry. So again, he's using things like carbon fiber, leather, G10. He's using D2 for some of the multi-tool blades, as you have seen with the upgraded, some of the upgraded Roxxon tools. And so there's all that. But his vision in the future is for something which ultimately results in the flex. So Robinson wants you to be able to go ahead and choose what blades you can have in your tools, when, how many, and what you want. And so that's why there is the flex today. So one of the cool things about the flex is that not that it's just fully modular and the handles right here, but that you can actually buy this tool as with just the handles, and you can get spacers in here. So I want to read that paragraph because I think that's very important. Some of you have asked about that. So what he says is, to further support this, we don't have a minimum purchase for the flex tools. You can buy just the frame. If you want to use your own tools, the flex frame will include spacers. And if you wanted to only use one tool today, you can install just one tool in your flex. It will work the exact same way that a fully equipped flex would. So I think that's really cool because a lot of people love things like the Skeletal, the Leatherman Skeletal, and a lot of that's because it's it's lightweight. So what if, again, you were able to take all these tools out? Maybe you only wanted one set of scissors and a knife, so you can take all these out, just put spacers in here, and then just use that. And it would be fairly simple and easy option. So I think that's pretty cool that you can do that. You can take out all these tools if you don't want them in the way, and you can do that. Or you can make your own tools. So again, also what he says is that they will offer step files or STEP files and tool blanks, so users can create any tool they want and use it with the Flex system. So now, again, the email goes on that you are free to configure the tool any way you want. So I really liked all that info. Again, it seems like Roxxon is headed in the right direction. I feel like this is a very mature platform. It seems very well thought out, very well made. So pretty happy about this tool. Very thankful that they sent it to me. And I'm excited to see when you guys get it in June is their target date, what you think about it and some of the tools you create for it. So that will be really neat if you can share that and help other people in your community as well.